Hello and welcome to January 2019's Codec Momentum update. It's the first one of the year. I'm really excited. How is everybody else doing?
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, I'm all right. Bit of a cold, but podcast flu, we're all right.
Podcast flu has definitely been going through the community because I feel terrible. So I don't know how Matt is, but I think Ali and I are going to sound like some kind of bunged up
mess.
Oh, yeah.
Get all sexy.
So apologies about that.
That's why I'm feeling good, because I haven't had it. No doubt I'll come down with it for the next time we have to record, but okay. I'll enjoy it for the moment.
For anybody who's new to the podcast, Codec Momentum is it's a scheme we came up with a couple of years ago to help give people a little bit of a shove into completing some of the games they've got on their backlog, their pile of shame, whatever you want to call it. And to do that, every month we give away a little prize. And we give away £10 in gaming vouchers of your particular flavour of choice. And that's as simple as that, really. All you have to do is go to codecmoments.com, click on the Codec Momentum 2019 page, submit a game that you want to complete this month, and then when you do it, send us a picture, and we put you in a prize draw. Now, there's some added levels of complexity. If you want to do what we call a finisher, which is basically where you go above and beyond, so you complete if it's got a platinum trophy or a 1,000 gamer score or, some arbitrary 100% value, we'll iron out the details later on. If you want to do that, then you make a big commitment and you can double your money if you win. Last year was really competitive. I wasn't. I'll hold my hands up and say last year I wasn't really competitive. I think I scored about 3 points all year, probably.
Yeah.
But last year got really competitive towards the end. So a normal game completion is worth 1 point. A finisher that we were talking about earlier, going above and beyond, 5 points. Wow.
Yeah.
And then what have we got? We've got 100%ers as well, haven't we? So if you've got a smaller game that's perhaps not worthy of the full finisher status, maybe it's not a particularly long game, maybe it hasn't got a 1,000 gamer score or a platinum trophy. If you do 100% those, we'll give you what we call 100%. We do call it 100%
bonus.
100%
bonus. Yeah, you get an extra point.
Yeah.
Have I explained it reasonably enough? Well, fill in the areas I've missed, boys.
Well, we've got a new rule for this year where you can join up with some friends and make a little therapy group to plough through a game together, and it's something that we did, Andy.
We did. Quantum Break.
Mark Hamer.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
Quantum Break.
I thought you were searching for the game.
Mark Hamer, Gav,
Steve Barnett.
Steve Barnett. That's it. Yeah, sorry. And it was quite good because it was kind of like one person will go, "Oh, I've just done act whatever, and I'm stuck here," and you kind of help each other through it. And
yeah. I hate that stupid bridge.
Yeah.
Shipping containers are annoying me. Yeah. Paul Serene is an absolute.
Yeah, but I was glad to finish that off. But it's a nice little addition that if you're all doing the same game, you all get an extra point as long as 2 of you complete it.
Yes. So it worked then. It worked as a support group, a bit of motivation.
It really did. But everybody who was in that group is doing a different game this month, and I haven't got it. So I'm feeling a bit like, no, I've lost all my friends.
No.
So I think we need to put out there what games people are going to be doing and encourage people to join these little groups and either do it on Twitter or Discord or something. But it really was motivating for me. Because I got to the point where I was like, there's no way I'm going to have time to finish it. And then everyone was just like, get off your ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have no shame in saying that I'd got that frustrated with it. I dropped the difficulty level just to complete it. Because at the end of the day, for the rankings, it didn't make any difference at all.
It's no shame in that. It's all about clearing those games you wish you'd finished. It doesn't matter what difficulty level you've done it on.
Yeah.
So go on then, not leaving it in suspense, tell us, what are they doing this month then?
I think most of us are doing Hellblade.
Okay, so just a nudge. Make sure you actually stick it in the pledges.
I know. Yeah, I've not even started. I've started it when it first came to Xbox, September last year. I want to say.
Is that when it first came to? I thought it was out before.
It was.
Was it
not a PS4
first?
exclusive to start off with?
I can't.
Timed exclusive, and then it came over to Xbox, and then I think early this year or late last year it went onto the Game Pass. But I've not submitted it yet because I've not had time to do it, and I've not been feeling well enough to play a mental awareness kind of. It's that kind of.
Yeah.
You haven't been in the right Yeah, I know what you mean. You haven't been right.
Frame of mind, or
yeah, I want to say that without saying that.
Yeah.
But yeah, go on. You've said it
yeah,
now.
it's that kind of it'll mess with you a little bit.
Yeah. You want to be focusing on it.
I've not picked a big game yet. I don't know. I was really tempted by Horizon Zero Dawn, and then I sat down and played some the other night, and I just thought, I've not got very far in this. I think I might be biting off more than I can chew for a single solitary point. I don't know.
I got everyone hyped that game up, and it is good.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm loving it, but
I've
just not got anywhere in it. I think the last time I played it was on my birthday in 2017, and something new and shiny had obviously come along, and I'd not gone back since. So
Far Cry probably.
Yeah, it probably was. But I've been back in it this week, and I'm really enjoying it.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I need to go back and do the Frozen Wilds DLC. I bought that at the point I finished the main game just over a year ago, and I haven't gone back and played it since. I do need to. I need to go and do that. That's on my list, but probably not for February.
Yeah. The tactic I came up with in January was I'm the kind of person who gets bored, so I'll pick up a mobile game and I'll play that for a bit. And I've just said it with Horizon Zero Dawn. Shiny distraction. Always with me, shiny distraction. So I've got an absolute metric ton of little mobile games I need to finish or haven't played or started again and never got through. It's my aim now to go through and play these mobile games that are either sat on my device or that are sat on my account. So I've submitted a couple of those already this month. I think really enjoying the... Oh God, the name has just completely escaped me.
Is it Device 6? Because I've seen your
Device 6, is superb.
Because I remember you reviewing that.
I did that like 4 or 5 years ago, and I went back to it a while ago, and then I never got further. And the reason I never got very far with it says at the beginning you must have your sound on to play this game. And I've explained this before in another podcast. I just don't tend to have the sound on my phone. Mm-hmm. So I play games with the sound off, and that's fine. And I got to the point with Device 6 where you literally need the sound on. It's not this game is better with the sound. This game has quite a number of the puzzles are based on audio cues and audio clues. So you cannot solve them without listening to the sound. Yeah. So I've gone back and I'm playing that in the evenings now when my wife is just totally absorbed in the Super Mario U Deluxe.
So whilst you're getting ignored, that's what you're saying.
Marriage. So anyway, that's been my plan. And what's the other one?
I think you've been spending far too much time with Stuart Neal.
Yeah,
just to put that out there. Yeah, I think he's literally been rubbing off on you.
Well, yeah, that man is handsy. What can I say? I'm gonna have to look at my phone now to remember what the other games are. That's shocking, isn't it?
What was it? Monument
Valley 1 and 2. Yeah, they're really nice. So if you want to double up this month, do the Monument Valley games or Device 6, and then you can cash in on my endeavours already.
It's a good tip. It's a good tip. Ali, anything specific in mind other than that game you mentioned earlier?
So I've had Wolfenstein New Order on my Xbox One for a while. And I kind of like one of those games, a bit like Doom was originally, like picked it up, put it down, picked it up, put it down. So then I started ploughing away with it, and I thought, do you know what? I fancy that this month. I'm going to submit it. And then I played a little bit more, and then I just got the intro credits, and I went, oh, well, it's stuff for me. What am I going to do? Because I put what I felt like, I don't know, maybe 10 hours into it, and I've only just come up to the starting credits where you break out of the hospital, and I thought, maybe not. But other than that, I've just been playing a lot of racing games, which, can you complete Forza 7? I don't know.
Probably.
Just as an aside, Matt, I saw Andreas today. Is it Andreas Oyefors, or I can't even pronounce his surname, from Machine Games.
Oh, did you?
You've been to the Yorkshire thing?
I did. I went to the Yorkshire Gaming Festival, and I saw a couple of talks there, which were really interesting. We'll do something about that another time. But yeah.
I take it you didn't go to the Hitman one. Was that yesterday?
No, it was yesterday. I couldn't, because of work and life and childcare. I couldn't get to anything yesterday.
Oh, that's a shame. I couldn't do yesterday either. Just no way. And the amount of tantrums I had to deal with in public yesterday, I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. It's dragging you around. Yeah, so yeah, Ali, you're thinking of the new order then possibly this month, maybe. See how you get on.
I've got that many games. I'm just trying to go through them and see, like, do some kind of order to them before other stuff comes out, because like with the Game Pass, the game's constantly being added to that. I've put quite a bit of time into Mutant Zero Hour, whatever it's called, the one that you reviewed.
It's Mutant Year Zero.
Yeah.
Road to Eden.
I have no idea how far I am through it, but really enjoying it. It's quite challenging at times.
It is a great little game. Even it's not at all what I expected.
No, it's
a lot of fun.
I was explaining it to someone at work the other day, and I said it's kind of a cross between Diablo, where you're running around collecting stuff and whatnot, but then the combat is basically XCOM. So you kind of wander into some enemies and then you can ambush them. And
is it kind of isometric turn-based?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, really good.
What about you, Doc? So what are you doing in February?
I'll be honest, at the moment, probably nothing off a pile of shame. I have a unfortunate backlog of new stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we're recording this partway into February now. I've just finished Resi 2. I've got Ace Combat 7 that I need to do. I've got a couple of other bits. The stuff landed on the doorstep this morning. Yeah, I think for a short month, I've got too much current to really hit the backlog. We'll see how I get on, see if there's anything at the end of the month I can do. But I've got a feeling I won't be pledging anything this time round.
Yeah, I'm feeling you there, because it's a silly month this month with...
We've got Far Cry New Dawn is out
15th
very soon, which will be out after this podcast comes out. And yeah, I've got that on pre-order. There's Dirt Rally 2.0 at the end of this month, which I really want. There's Trials Rising, which I pre-ordered after seeing it really cheap for the gold edition. It's like 26 quid. I thought, right, I'll have that. Metro Exodus is out on the same day as New Dawn. There's just so much this month. I'm not going to put myself under pressure.
Yeah, I'm with you on
something. I think I'm just going to see what turns up. And no doubt in about 4 months' time, I'll be saying, yeah, I need to play Far Cry New Dawn because I've only done the first hour.
In 4 months' time, we'll just drop the last 2 minutes in as what you're going to be playing for Codec Momentum that month.
Yeah.
So anything special then that's come up in January at the start of the new year?
So, yeah, we did. So we did say in our December update when we were talking about the new rules and everything that we would have discussion as we went through about things that qualified for Codec Momentum and how to measure things. And we got thrown a really interesting question by, he's already been mentioned, Stuart Neal. He's got the Wii U walking game. And I can't remember for the life of me what it's called. But basically, you get a pedometer. You walk, the pedometer links up to the game, and it virtually travels you through famous walks around the world. And he put us the challenge, could he submit the Appalachian Trail as his Codec Momentum for the year? Which is something in the region, it's about 3,000 kilometres or something, isn't it, for the entire thing? I think it's 3,476 kilometres. He's got to walk over 12 months. And we thought that was a decent enough challenge. He's obviously got an average he's got to hit each month. And we said, yeah, do it. We will give you some points, which are a fair amount of points, for if he manages to complete it. If he completes it early, we did say we'd give him a bonus as well. So we'll see how he does with that. And he said he will keep us updated with how the progress is going. And his first month, not as well as he'd like.
Oh, dear.
So he has done 162 kilometres in the month, which is good, but I think he needed to average well over that. He needed to be into the high 200s to really crack through. In fact, does he need 300 each month? There's a lot, so he's kind of only done about half the distance. There are some issues with the Wii U pedometer that is causing him a few problems because he's taking this running with him. So it's counting his steps and not his distance. So actually when he's running, he's going a little bit further. So he's actually able to check against his own GPS and he knows he's going the distance, but obviously the steps aren't counted.
Yeah, but that's not how we're going to metric it, is it?
It isn't. And yeah, fair play, we are getting a daily breakdown of the steps. We have a full list, including his weight loss as well, which honestly, Stu, we don't need that part. But yeah, it's good. We really like this. We really like the idea of somebody coming up with their own unique gaming challenge for Codec Momentum and putting it to us. We had it a few years ago with Nick Hulk. He came up with a challenge and we said, yep, go for it. Stu's done it in January. I would say anybody with a serious challenge, we're more than happy to hear it and decide whether it's something we can measure.
Okay, good stuff. I like it. All right.
So we'll be updating each month with Stu's progress, and let's find out how he does in February.
Well, speaking of how people have done in January, shall we look at the rundown?
Let's do it.
Okay. Well, at the bottom, we've got 2 people who've entered games in January who haven't even got off the mark. In joint 12th position, it's Kevney. Come on, get that VR system out in the living room, wherever you want to put it, and actually play some games, boy.
Yeah,
boy.
Stop watching blaxploitation films.
Yeah, and Square Freak.
Square Freak being December's voucher winner as well. And he belatedly, we are sorry about that, it was a bit late, but we did get his voucher to him. And for our US listeners, when we say we give away £10, you are lucky it actually translates into about $15. So, enter some games and see if you win.
Okay. And then in joint 10th position...
I can see you're relishing saying this, aren't you?
Yeah, VDJOMP. It's nice to see him back. He's got a point. He's off the mark. We love you, Connor. But no, actually, more shockingly, joint 10th position, Kishnabe.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not a good start for last year's champion.
No, he pledged what we would expect from him in January, but he actually only delivered on just a single Codec Momentum. In fairness, for February, he's making up for it. He's put a lot of games in. So we'll see how he does. But yeah, I was a bit surprised by that.
He's toying with us.
Yeah, probably.
In joint 6th place is most people that did Quantum Break. So you've got Stuart Bennett, Kaiser Soze, Damocles, and myself, all in 6th place with 1 point. 2 points. 2 points because we've got the bonus point for the double up.
And apologies to Stuart Bennett, whose name is actually Stephen Barnett.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Twice I've called him Stuart now.
There you go. So we'll just make life easier. We'll call you Stuart Bennett from now on.
Yeah. It sounds harder. Stuart Bennett is it Bennett? Is Wade Barrett out of WWE.
Well, I'm sure that'll reassure him greatly.
Yeah.
Okay, so in 4th, again, joint 4th position, on your 6 and Codec Moments. You really are keeping that rivalry going, aren't you?
What rivalry?
I thought you two had beef.
Well, I don't. You're fine on this month because I'm not submitting anything. So, yeah. And drag that column back as well because he's letting us all down. So into the top 3. In 3rd, which I think it's just his position. No one else can have the slot. It's VitaFan9 with 7 points. I think we have to point out here 6 momentum finishes, and one of those was a double up, which got him the extra point.
Nice.
So, yeah, 7 points. Nice work. In 2nd place, try not to fall off your chairs or out of your cars or wherever you're listening to this, at Clinical Andy.
Yeah! Eat that.
2nd place at the moment.
Yes.
11 points. 6 momentums, 3 double ups, and 100% completion.
Yes,
3 double ups.
Told you this year.
Wow.
I'm in under no illusion that I'm going to end up in the top 3. But this year, mid-table.
So who have you been cheating on me with, Andy? Because I was only aware of 1 double up.
He did Donut County with me. And I forget your other one. Was it one with Stu?
It was one with Stu. It was. In fact, there were 2, so I think I'm owed 12 points, but you didn't count one. It was Florence. Florence was one of them.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure the other one... Well, I can't remember what the other one was, actually.
No, there wasn't another one.
You didn't count it. We both played it.
Donut County?
Not with you, with Stuart.
No, there wasn't.
There was, I'm telling you. Oh, don't make me look it up.
Go and look it up. There wasn't.
I'm going to look it up.
Did you do Wailing Heights? Florence, Her Majesty's Spiffing, Super Brothers.
There was another one. I'm telling you.
Old Man's Journey.
Old Man's Journey.
Jericho Island. Hang on. Yeah, you would needed to have submitted Old Man's Journey to get that.
I did.
No, you didn't.
It's on the board.
Oh, it's there. All right then. Damn it, you're owed a point.
So yeah, in 2nd position with 12 points, me. I'm going to pay for that.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks really grumpy.
12 points it is then. Fine.
Which gives number one, the top of the leaderboard.
So at number one with 17 points.
18 points.
Yeah, 18 points.
Has he got another double up?
Yeah,
'cause
that
you've just
one
done
that
it
you've
for
just
Andy.
literally just told us about.
All right.
Oh, Matthew. What's happening?
God. For somebody whose name has actually got math in it, I mean...
It's got math, it's not got reading.
Touche.
All right, so in first place with 18 points, it is Saintly Stewart. 4 momentums, 2 double ups, 100% completion, and 2 finishes. So his finishes have made the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Nice
really
work.
do, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah. No, excellent work this month. Top of the board. How long can he keep it there?
Well, with that in mind, I think it's time to pick a winner from this month's draw.
It is. Who's got the hats?
I think it's your turn.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You never pick
Yeah,
anything.
you never pick anything. And you shit at maths. And reading.
Okay, so I am drawing today out of an Amazon Echo Dot box.
I was kind of hoping you were going to go like Bedivere, and I'm going to be using set of balls number 3.
maybe next time we'll get the machine going. So we've got in here a winner, and that winner is, with his one entry for the month, Kishnabe.
Nice.
That guy just can't stop winning.
I know, even when he's near the bottom of the table, he's taking away the prize.
Fair play, fair play. Well, there you go. The plucky young Canadian wins again.
You know what? That's the only reason he's put himself that far down, so you'll keep calling him that. Congratulations, Kishnabe.
Yeah, good work. Good work. It's a random draw. All right, that'll do. Thank you very much for joining us on the Codec Momentum journey. Don't forget, if you want to get your entries in, go to codecmoments.com and check out the Codec Momentum 2019 page where you can make your submission, check out the rules, or generally troll us. We're quite happy with that.
Not really. Send some peace and love out there instead. Or give us a review, or put some comments on Podbean.
Just send us random money.
Yeah, that'll work as well.
That'll do. Yeah, send us random money, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.